they wasn't as reaching as far as they need to reach.
Right.
So I just came up with the concept of one day, me and Classic was sitting down, and I was talking about doing a magazine for her, and I couldn't figure out who we gonna talk to do a magazine on Classic, you know, because she's an original.
Right.
You know, everybody don't know that's Superwoman of the Midwest right there. You know,
right.
Classic.
Right.
So I was like, so I just turned around, looked at her, I said, well, you know what? I'll make a magazine. And my CEO, JJ Smooth, was like, nobody makes a magazine, man. That's never been done.
Right.
I was like, well, I guess I'll make one since we can't get in one.
Right.
So next 2 days, I came up with 7 covers of 7 magazines.
Right.
You know, I reached back to the galaxy and up and on Google, grabbed little pieces from the stars and made my man out of it. And then I started going home, cutting little clips out, trying to find out how the magazine people doing it.
Right.
So everybody kept on telling me, people, you know, this ain't gonna work. You know, this ain't. I said, I gotta find a better way. So I sat down in my house one day in the front room. I had all these cutout pictures. You'll get a chance to see the video previews of how I got started.
Right.
And I'm sitting on the floor with all these pictures cut out. And my main lady up in Missouri, Greta Sixbitter, she was my #1 person that came to the magazine. And she the one that connect me with the Strange family, Tech Nine them.
Okay.
And I was like, man, I got to get it better than this. So all of a sudden I started thinking, I went to bed that night, woke up, Lord just put it in my head, I'm gonna teach you how to do this. And all of a sudden I just started building this magazine, started writing these words, and people started sending me their biography and telling me stories about their life and everything, man.
Right.
So the magazine just was a hit. We started off like 4 pages, and all of a sudden it just went crazy.
Now, how did you get it out when you first started?
Well, when I first started, I got it out by talking to people. By me being a truck driver, I'm in different states.
Right.
So I talk to everybody in different states, and I pass them out wherever I'm at. Whoever's in the magazine, you've been promoted whatever state I'm in. And if you're in that magazine, I'm talking about you in Peoria. I'm talking about you in Missouri. I'm talking about you in Kansas. I'm talking about you everywhere my truck is going, where my job is sending me.
Right, right.
So I'm crossing the circle lines where everybody's still in their city banging. I'm promoting you in another city. While you walking off stage, I'm promoting you in another state.
Right.
So all of a sudden, everybody just started getting a hold to the Bemo website, and they're like, man, what's this all about? You know, what's going on? And I just tell everybody, this is a new movement right now.
Right.
You know,
right.
We got to do this. You know, they like, what you mean do this? I'm like, man, we got nobody representing us. You can't buy an underground magazine in a store. You can't buy nothing in the library. You can't go in the library and find nothing that say underground and that represent us.
Right.
You know.
Right. So, I guess it was something that somebody needed to do. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, as I look here, there are a couple people that, you know, I didn't know about until, you know what I'm saying, till the Bemo magazine. So it definitely provides a good service. Now, you said you got a website too?
Yeah, I got a website, www.BemoMagazine.com.
Now, is like the same
material
right is on
okay. Right on the front of the book. That's the website.
Now, on the website, is it like the magazine? Can we see the same thing that's in the magazine on the website?
No, you're not going to see in the magazine because you have to order the magazine. But you'll see all the front covers of the magazines. You'll see what the Bemo Underground stands for. You'll read about that we don't discriminate. You'll read about all the artists from different states. You'll find out a little bit more about Bemo. You'll read about how I got started.
Right.
You know, you'll see all of that. You know, you'll see how most people are impressed with the fact that this website feels it's for them. It's not more for me, because this magazine belongs to the underground. I'm not a rapper. I'm not an artist.
Right.
I don't sing.
Right.
So for me to build this, you know, this just it might say Bemo, but it belongs to every underground talent there is. Right.
Now, how can an artist get in the magazine? What do they have to do in order to get featured in the magazine?
Well, the magazine, you can get in this magazine by hitting me up, or you can go to the website, It's got a suggestion box in there, and I'll get through there to check out your suggestion if you want to film me that way. Or you can just hit my page, Bernard Moore, on Facebook, my Twitter page, Bemo1466. You know, you can just get at me either way you want to find me, or inbox me, and I'll send you my card through the inbox.
Okay.
You know, so, but I want all of them to know, you know, first of all, the magazine. In order to get front cover on this magazine, you got to have status. You know, you just can't place anybody on the front cover.
Right.
You know, because you got to have some work. You know, but you can get in this magazine to build your status.
Right.
You know, for people to get to know who you are.
Right.
You know.
That's what's up, man. So, like, so right now, is it just more hand to hand? That's how you get it out here? Or?
Yeah, I mail it.
Okay.
I mail them out
so you can order it.
Yeah,
you know
you can
what I'm
order
saying?
it. You know, because right now, as of today, me and a couple of my guy over here, Mr. Charles, you know, my video guy.
Right.
We stepped in the house, the correctional facility. We're trying to get this in the prisons, you know, because we know there's a lot of more artists in the prisons.
Right.
And it makes them feel free about being outside.
Right.
You know,
right.
just telling their story. I could have been a success if I went to jail.
Right.
You know, but I'm one of the greatest poets that nobody don't know about. And those stories goes in the magazine. And these are people that, you know, just give them a better outlet to say, well, at least somebody knows who I am. Because that's basically what it's all about in the underground. People want to know who other people is. You know,
right.
They want people to know exactly what their talents are.
Wait a minute. You saying the guys in the prison can get in the magazine?
Yeah, the guys in the prison. We got artists in the prison.
Oh, man, they go lose their mind.
We got poets in the prisons. We got artists in the prisons.
Man, don't tell me I sat in there with all of them. it's some of everybody in there, man. Hey, and that y'all, if y'all artists, you listening, you watching, stay your ass out of jail. You can't straddle the fence. You know what I'm saying? You do not want to be the coldest dude in cell block D. You know what I'm saying? You want to be the coldest dude on the street. You know what I'm saying? Man, hey, you got to make a decision. It's either this or that. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. For real.
But here's the concept of this magazine, the plus part about it.
Right.
As I talk to most people on my Twitter page and on Facebook, instead of more fights in prison, you might see more battling in prison. Who the hottest artist? Who the hottest hottest dancer? And once they get a magazine, just imagine the magazine come to a prison and you in jail, and somebody like, dude, you know, how you get in a magazine?
Right.
You know, man, I wanted to tell my story, and I I could have been one of the coldest R&B singer there is. Dude, like, what? No, we got the coldest R&B singer over here in Cell Block 4B.
Right.
You know, no, they can't be. You know, so, you know, it just takes another twist in the prison. Now they got something like, oh, dog, you know, come on, seriously?
Right.
You know, it just takes a whole new twist in things. You know,
right.
Now I got a pack of cigarettes saying you ain't cold as in my guy. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Man, but it's killing me in here, man.
You know, but it's just another idea to, you know, twist things around.
Right.
You know, give them guys a feeling about the outside world, even though they locked up. Because right now, as of today, I just been hit with one of the coldest Latino rappers in the United States, and he doing 45 years in Texas.
Damn.
And he one of the coldest, and dude hit me up on Facebook. I don't know how he did it.
Right.
But he came straight on.
You better learn from them motherfuckers that shot that video. Y'all see that? Man, they gave them boys like 20 years extra. Man.
So bad.
I said, God, was it worth it? You know what I'm saying? God damn. Woo. I've been telling them I don't know about this T-Bone. I don't know.
For real.
I don't know. Hey, but look, that idea about letting them get in, oh man, they gonna flood you.
That's what we were
That's
trying
gonna be
to
a
do.
steady. You gonna have to create another magazine for the people that's free. You know what I'm saying? Well, they gonna fill that one up. I could imagine if I was in jail. What? I could get the what? Give me the number. Shit, you know, I'll be there every month.
But that's the thing is, they outside people can pay for them to be in there. You know, because they got connections on the outside.
They can pay for it.
Yeah,
you can send money out.
That's what it costs. You know, it costs $80 a page.
Right.
And it costs like $200 for the front cover.
Right.
The back cover costs $200 bucks. But the thing is, these guys want to be known just like everybody else want to be known.
Right.
You know, but they don't have no access. to get out, just like the lady told us at the correctional facility that we stopped in today. She said, we got some talented people in here.
Right.
And that's why she told us, just give me your card and give me a book. I'm going to get this to my boss. And we're going to let you know, and I said, well, just let him know. I'll bring the magazines down here free for them to look through them.
Right.
And get them an idea of what we're talking about.
Right.
And they can go on from there.
Right.
Right. So I'm building another foundation ground for the underground movement. And this got to do with, if they artists, guess what? Internet radio station gonna find out what their music is. Cause right now you don't know that cat locked up.
Right.
But if he going through this magazine, you gonna know who he is.
Right. Hey, if you locked up and you managed to get you a song, I'm gonna play that shit. Cause you in jail. You know what I'm saying? You made a song. I got you, fam. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Oh, I'm playing you first. Dude was in jail and made this. Like Gucci Mane, he made more songs locked up than motherfuckers out. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Everybody don't seem to understand that, dude.
Right.
Because they got a lot of time on their hands.
And they do. Now, I don't know how sophisticated they stuff was, but they do have a music room in the prison where, you get your keyboard, you could have a guitar, and, you could go and get down, but they was making he was putting out mixtape after mixtape. Like, it got to the point where I said, man, dude ain't locked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't locked up.
He
I ain't
made 6
buying
of
that
them in
one.
2 weeks one time.
That's what he just put one out last week. You know what I'm saying? We ain't seen one picture of him, but he got